Dude, I think we should just get started with the pod, dude. First episode. Oh, how you doing over there? Okay. As you can see, I kept it studious today. First pod, want to make sure people think we're classy. I put the glasses on. Is that okay with you?
I have a collar on.
Yeah, nice, dude. Now they're going to think this is actually for real. But I think a good way to start off the first ever Sonder podcast is to really start it off with some fan questions, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree. Let's go to the fan segment of the show.
I went on our Instagram actually, and I put a little story out there, tried to push out our narrative. And first question, it's coming in from Mike L. Actually, Mike L. This one's kind of for you because I already see the question. It's gonna be a toughness blind ranking of 5 people. Are you able to do that for me?
Yeah.
So 1 through 5, you have to try to rank them without knowing the next person. And the first one's Jeremy Fragrance. Where do you put him?
Fragrance. I'm gonna put him at a like what era are we talking about for Jeremy?
Prime.
Prime? Oh wow, I'm gonna have to put like probably a 2.
Wow, two
Yeah.
immediately. Do you know how risky that is?
Yeah, very risky, but I'm
Risky it
feeling
is.
good.
But immediately you're gonna go right into the Bad Piggies.
The who?
The Bad Piggies from the Angry Birds franchise. You know them?
Oh yeah, they're not tough. I'm gonna give them a 5.
Number 5. Wow, there's so many of them though.
Yeah, but see, like they're green, but when you take in green characters, there's so many other better green characters. For example, Shrek, and he is actually tough.
Oh, okay. So you have your 2 and your 5, and then Joe Biden's gonna slide in here. Where does he go?
Joe Biden, his smile is good. I'm putting that at number 3.
Number 3 for Joe. The guy. Now
Yeah,
you have
I want to see who else is on
only
there.
2 left. You have your number 1 spot and your number 4. So you
4.
better hope for a good and a bad one here. The Rizzler.
The ooh, 4.
4. Wow.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
crazy. That's kind of crazy to me. I mean, like I couldn't name more than 5 people I put above the Rizzler.
No, I could see how that could be crazy for you.
Oh, okay, but you think Joe Biden and Jeremy Fragrance are better than the Rizzler? And we'll move on. We'll move on. So that means your number 1 is going to be Asians.
Dude, honestly, I'm okay with that because you got to think about it. Like, think about what they've done.
Yeah, I was going to say like of those 5 people or 5 things I was just thinking about, Asians were definitely up there.
Dude, they're tough. You got to think about the samurai,
The Goths,
the Goths.
of course. So just going over it again, your 5 tough. This is for Mike here. Mike Carter's tough here is Asians, Jeremy Fragrance, the Rizzler, Joe Biden, and then the Bad Piggies.
Yeah, for sure.
At the end, oh, wait, no, Joe Biden was above the Rizzler.
Yeah, he was above.
That's kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. But we can get to our next question. Are you ready? Are you ready? This
I'm
one,
ready.
it's actually a pretty deep one, so mentally prepare yourself here. I'll give you a second.
Okay, I'm prepared.
This one's coming in from Emily W. Is it okay if I
That's all.
just take that in? Yeah. What do you think about that?
Is it okay if I'm gonna say no.
It's really a very philosophical question. Like Emily, like I don't want to really restrain you at all, Emily, but is it really okay if she does? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not about restraining women, so I'm gonna
no,
say no.
neither. I don't think either of us are, and certainly
No.
not Emily W. But Emily, is it okay if I? That is tough for sure. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say no.
Wow. So you're Emily. It's not okay. So Emily, do not whatever you were just. It's not okay. It's not okay.
Yeah, not okay.
All right. Going into number 3. This is actually coming in from Henry. Isn't that crazy? A guy of the same name as you. It actually says, "Hey boys, was wondering if Carter has decided to let himself go, or if he's still shaved. What are your thoughts on that?"
Oh, shave.
You're completely shaved still, as of today,
I shave every day.
every day,
Yeah.
completely,
Every
except for the
complete,
mustache.
except for the mustache.
One might think because of the mustache that you're very hairy.
But I'm not. I'm shaved.
Nice. So at least Henry knows about that. This one's I actually like this. I chose this one. Both Henry and this one's from Carter F because obviously the names correlate with you. This is another question for you. Carter, thoughts on Clinton Cooper's recent demotion?
Wow, I've heard about Clinton Cooper's recent demotion, and like for me personally, like he's a good friend, so it's like, wow, I know.
It's kind of
I feel
crazy. I mean,
bad
like,
for him.
really, what did he do other than protect
No,
and
see,
serve?
that's what I'm saying. It's like, sometimes things get out of hand, but he was protecting and serving, so
He actually definitely was. And then our final fan question for today. one of the most successful fan segments in Sonder history already. It says, this is from Jason, and he says, this is for Zach. Hey, Zach, just wondering from your perspective if you think you can let someone get close. And I know it's a question for me, but we can kind of go back and forth on this one. Can you let someone get close? The answer is no.
Really?
The number one rule of life, I can't let you get close. Like any situation ever. Perverts, blind people, it's just unacceptable.
Gays?
Yeah, of course. I mean, sexuality does not bring you out of this conversation. I mean, number one rule, you're walking anywhere, in public, your own home, I can't let you get close. That's something you need.
Yeah, that's so true. Actually,
You need to
I
remember
agree.
that. I feel like you just forgot that. And you asked me that, and you were like, what? And I'm like, dude, seriously. That's going to be the end of our fan segment. Do you have any thoughts? Maybe questions for the fans or things you want to talk about maybe that they could ask later.
Well, I mean, I feel like the fans and everyone, we're all really curious about your hair.
My hair. What do you,
Yeah, your
what do you
hair.
want to know? I mean,
I just want to see how it looks.
we are about a week and a couple days post-op, and as the wise Garrett Hilbert once said, you never know when it's your last day without your hair. Wow, folks. I mean, you can you can't see. There's some black coming back. Black is back in. If you
Oh,
didn't know.
black
Suppose.
is back.
Do you think I should keep the hat off or on for the rest of the pod?
It's really up to you.
I think the fans will like it if it stays off, dude. This is who I am now. I'm Slim Shady, the number one, the one and only.
No, I agree.
Yeah, you agree. But actually, for the second kind of segment of this podcast, I feel like the fans and everyone has just been kind of wondering if you could take us through your mustache journey.
Oh,
I feel like
wow.
that would be a powerful segment for us to go into right now.
Well, you see, like, I started growing my mustache in December of last year.
Wow, and you haven't cut it since.
No, I haven't shaved it. I haven't shaved my upper lip since.
Wow, isn't that kind of a crazy contrast though in your body? Like you haven't shaved in a year, over a year, but the rest of you is shaved.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I think that's kind of the thing. It's like the hair knows that it can't grow anywhere here, so it decides to come up
It
here.
all goes to your upper lip. Does that get in the way
Yeah.
of anything like the your vape or whatever you use?
No, when I'm drinking milk, though, I find that it does get in my mustache a lot more than it used to.
I personally really enjoy that. I don't know if about you. Like whenever there's a
No, I like
guy
it too.
anywhere like that with like a milk, I love it when it gets in their mustache.
Yeah,
Is that weird to
it's
me, or is
nice.
that like kind of awesome?
Yeah.
So you took us back to the Genesis. Has there been any troubling times in your mustache journey, or maybe sometimes when you doubted whether the stash is the way to go?
Well, depending on the lighting, lighting's a really big thing, honestly.
You got to be aware, don't you?
You have to be aware, and like sometimes, depending on where you are, it's very visible, and then it's not super visible. It's just you really got to pick and choose where you want to be.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of your motto, though.
Yeah, see, like, it's kind of with my head hair. If I'm outside, my hair might look a little bit more strawberry blonde, but when I'm inside, it
Yes,
looks a little darker.
very true. So what I'm getting out of this entire mustache journey is, folks at home, if you're ever wondering what to do with your life or where to kind of take the next step, you got to pick and choose where you want to go.
Yeah, and honestly, one more thing, it's just, around the time where I was like, I want a mustache, I actually changed my underwear to 100% cotton.
Wow,
And so, yeah, I was away
100%.
from polyesters, and so I wasn't having all those microplastics tank my test.
Oh, okay. So that's one of the
Yeah.
main reasons. Is there like is there a canon event for why this happened?
No, pretty much as far back as I can remember, I knew that I've always wanted a mustache. But then you also have to look at so many people that do have mustaches. I mean, like some of them are pretty gay.
Gay. So you had to like kind of you had to play the line a little bit between a Don Fry
Yeah.
and a. Does John Stossel have a mustache?
John Stossel does have a mustache. I
So
mean, yeah. So those are some two great examples. John
yeah,
Stossel, uh, Don Fry, the Predator,
you had to be of the line
and
of
then
that, and between that and Bobby Lee, where you're just a
yeah,
perverted guy.
yeah, or like Theodore Roosevelt. He has a very good
He
mustache.
does have a
Or
very good
one of my
mustache.
favorites, Ron Swanson.
Yes. Some powerful guys. You are trying to get within those guys, though. Not like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's like a really bad example of a mustache? Like someone who has one that kind of ruins the brand. What about Joe Biden? He doesn't have a mustache. And he's
I
one of the
know,
most
but
masculine
you
guys ever.
see, he kind of grew up in a different time where it was more clean shaven was the look, and that was professional. And the mustache is coming back. More people are having facial decor, so it's just. And he has a great smile.
He does have a great smile. That's one thing you're always going to get with Joe. So really kind of just wrap up this segment. So you said facial decor is on the back. Are we going to see a beard in Gardner Dinsmore's future?
We might right now. I can't pull that off yet, but I think for sure in the future you'll see it coming.
Maybe 30 years old?
Yeah, maybe 30, maybe 25. It really depends how much development comes in here.
Yeah. Once you truly optimize the stash, I feel like something's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Going on to our third segment for today. It's been a
Okay.
ride. We're going to go into ranking some spellings of our names because I feel like some people just don't really understand what's going on.
Right.
Okay. So we'll do yours first. Give our thoughts on every spelling. Guy?
Oh, yeah. So, uh, the original
Yeah.
Carter.
We're going Carter
That's
first.
how.
Actually,
That's
no,
how
let's
one
rank.
of
Let's
my.
rank them. Why would we not rank them? So how many do I have here? We got 6 of them. Where are you putting Carter? With the Carter.
I'm gonna put it at.
What
I'm
could
gonna
you
put it at
possibly
number
look
one. Honestly, it's
at
going at
one?
one.
I'd hope so.
Yeah.
It's how you spell. Did you just have to kind of play with it? Was that actually how you should spell Carter? Are you having trouble with that?
Well, I was looking at it and I was saying, is this the best way to spell it? And I was looking at my other options.
Yeah. So then, where would you put Carter with a K? It's very uncommon, but it is possible on your
Yeah,
list of 6.
but Carter with the K is very good. I'm gonna put it at a two.
It's almost powerful.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it at a two for sure.
It's a lot tougher than Carter with a C, but it's just not there for me. So
Yeah.
that's 2. And then Carter Cartur. They're kind of taking a shortcut there with the U, even though it's the same
Yeah.
length.
I don't like the shortcut, so I'm gonna give it a five.
5 out of 6. Wow,
Yeah.
that's yeah, that's probably deserved at this point of the game. And then we're going to maybe more of a French. I'm getting kind of Western Europe
Yeah.
feeling here. Cahrteur. You ever seen this one?
No, I haven't ever seen it.
Where would it go
And
though?
actually,
In theory.
you comparing it to the French, I'm not particularly a huge fan of the French, so for that, I'm giving it a six.
Wow. 6. That is the worst possible spelling. But now we are going to go Cartyr. So we've abandoned the entire second half of your name. Almost an embarrassment to the brand. But what do you think?
I think that's gonna have to go for number four.
Wow.
I think the Y is kind of cool.
Really? You actually like it? And you're thinking about it maybe changing your name to that?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Okay, then that means your number 3 is going to be Cartere. Carter? I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of this, so just give me your thoughts at why this could possibly be your number 3.
Well, it has the K, and then it also almost looks like it could be pronounced Cartier.
Yes, Cartier, almost. I wish that was a
Almost.
spelling, but sadly it's just not the same. Carter. That's kind of how I would say it. It's almost got a little jazz to it, if you know what I'm saying.
A little bit of jazz.
Yeah. Let's go to the Z's. Hit me
Yeah,
with some
okay,
of them.
so
How many do we
we have
have?
Zach. We have Zach.
We have 8.
Z-A-C-H. We have
ZACH.
8.
And let me tell you, it's number 1.
Number
Undisputed.
one.
It's not lazy. There's no days off. With ZACH, you both get the clean. Nobody ever is going to mispronounce it.
No.
You get a good spelling, and it's always right. ZACH, number 1. Start
Okay,
off hot.
now we're moving on to the other one. Z-A-K.
Bro. That is the absolute biggest abomination and the most disrespectful way to spell the name. I mean, like, if you're going to come into the Zach clan with a ZAK, you don't deserve anything in life. That's what I think. So, what are we out of? Are we out of 8? It's 8.
Yeah.
It's 8.
Eat.
It is not only lazy, but it is An absolute smear job to the name and the brand.
A smear
Yeah,
job.
a smear job
What
all
about
over the walls.
what about ZAQ?
ZAQ is like, bro, what are we doing? Okay? You're not funny. You're not cool. It's it's sliding into the six for me. Just because of that,
Six.
it has a little bit of, how do I say this? It'll bite you.
It'll bite you.
Yeah, that's kind of all I can say about that.
Now, in my opinion, a pretty bad one too. It's ZAC.
ZAC, it's not gonna be down. It's obviously not worse than K because I already had that. ZAC, it just hurts because you're almost there. You're so close. Just add the silent H, bro. Add the H, finish the word, and you're good. But
Yeah.
it's gonna go. I don't think it's worse than ZAQ, so I'm gonna have to go five. I'm gonna have to go five because you're so close, bro. You're so close to being good.
Yeah. Now ZAK again.
Oh no, that's crazy. Okay, delete that, bro. We already have that. Eight again.
Okay. ZACK.
See, this is one that kind of perplexes me because it's the disgusting way, it's the lazy way to spell Zach. You can't. It seems like
Yeah.
someone who's in an English 12 type of class. Like you can't comprehend anything. Like, bro, I
Yeah.
get it's hard for you to spell out and sound words out. Let's add a little bit to our vocabulary. Get the silent H in there. You don't need a K. So therefore, although it does still actually spell Zach, I'm gonna go three.
Three.
Three. Because it is
You think
common.
You don't.
It's
You're
embarrassing.
not a fan of people that take English 12.
If you know about English 12, you would understand my.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah, you would understand. You would understand.
So
Of
what
all
about
people.
ZAQUE?
ZQUE. What spots do I have left here?
You have 4 and 2.
4 and 2. I'm gonna put ZAQUE at 2.
Wow, so that means that your fourth pick is ZAHK.
Yeah, just let me give my rationale on this. ZAQUE.
Okay.
It's Zach. If you almost know what I'm saying, it's Zach.
Zach.
But I'm a big like pronunciation grammar guy. You got to get it all right, and this inspires that. It pushes America forward. You got to be able to pronounce the. It's in the back of the throat here, right here in this area.
Yeah.
Can you
I
try
get
it?
Zach.
Yeah. See, just a little aggressive on the front part there, but I'll out pass. But
Oh,
then
here,
also
here.
ZAHK. Wow, are we for real?
Zach.
ZAHK in the. It's gonna be in the 4. It's the only spot I have left. Wasn't really expecting such a terrible spelling at the end. I mean, what are we doing? I almost would rather have ZAKH, but kind of
Yeah, I
disgusting.
agree.
So our official rankings of Carter and Zach. Your number one Carter is CRTR, KARTER, KARTERE, CATYR, CARTUR, and CAHRTEUR. And you're okay with that.
Yes.
And then my
Yeah.
rankings are ZACH, ZAQUE, ZACK, ZAHK, ZAC, ZAQ, and the worst ever ZAK.
Wow.
Would you have changed any of my list since we're here?
No.
Well, I mean, it's pretty good. Pretty good odds for me, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then, so I'm thinking we're gonna go 4 segments today on the first ever pod. And this is kind of a segment I brewed up in the lab this morning. I'm thinking we're gonna do an ongoing series on the podcast since it's gonna be a new thing. It's going to be, since you aspired as a kid to be a sports guy, am I correct?
Yes.
Like you wanted that to be your thing. I think we should teach you that every podcast, something new in the sports world. Are you okay with that?
That would be great.
So I think we're going to go over to the pigskin here today, and we're going to introduce you to a hard count. Do you know what that is before we start?
A hard count.
Yeah, let's get your guess. What's a hard count?
I think a hard count is like, it's like a player's how many times they've scored.
Okay, so we're not there. We're not there. Okay,
Oh,
we're not there at
yeah.
all. Do you want me to explain it to you first or demonstrate it first? I can do
Sure.
either way. Either way.
Sure, explain it. Tell me what it is.
I'll explain. So we're going for the hard count. You are the quarterback in this situation. Okay.
Oh,
You're no, they get under the center, right? And they're about to
Yeah.
snap the ball. But do you know about the offsides penalty in football?
no.
Okay, so what you're trying to do in the hard count, you're trying to fake the spike of the ball to catch the defense offsides to get a penalty for free yardage, okay?
Yeah.
So you as the quarterback have to try to bait them into jumping before you actually snap the ball. And so you got to kind of play with them, call some things over, maybe run some hot, you know what I'm saying? I'll demonstrate. So I'm catching you off guard. See if I catch you off guard with this. I got to move you back here a little bit. So I'm going. Ready? You're the D. I'm going. I'm under the center here. I'm ready. Green 19. Waiver. Set a hot. Red. Set a hot. And see, you jumped, didn't you? You jumped a little, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so do you really understand what a hard count is now?
Yeah.
Why don't you get up and try one? Try to catch me off sides.
Oh, okay.
Call the play, get your call words out, and then get your hands under the center and try to get me off sides.
Okay. Howdy up. Is that good?
Okay, come back. I'm going to need way more energy out of you. We're getting a hot! You're yelling because you're like, we got to go, but you're not going. That's the problem. You're not going.
Okay. Howdy hut. Hut.
See, you got me on the hard count. Do you see how that works there?
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive though. I feel like you've got it. Do you feel like you got the hard count down?
Yeah.
Okay. That's 1 for 1. That's 1 for 1 in the hard count. So you're feeling good.
Yeah, I'm feeling really good.
And dude, I think this is where we're gonna have to end off the first ever podcast. Is there anything you would like to say to leave us with?
Fans, what are your thoughts on socialism?
What would you do if our fans thought socialism was the way to go?
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Chestnuts roasting by an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Okay.